Morning, I'm John Parkington. I'm a Stone Age archaeologist at the University of Cape Town.
One of my interests is the origins of modern people and associated innovative technologies that goes with the emergence of our species. One of the exciting things about SKA, Square Kilometre Array, coming to Southern Africa is that it is very new technology coming back to a place which has been the cradle, the birthplace of very ancient technology. And it's that connection that seems very exciting. The Square Kilometre Array initiative is coming back to Southern Africa, which seems to be the birthplace of very ancient technology and innovative behaviours. And those innovative behaviours and technology are associated with the appearance of our species, Homo sapiens. What do we mean and how do we recognise the emergence of our species? Well, we have to talk about biology and culture. In biological terms, we're talking about the emergence of people who look like we do, whose skeletal forms we could not distinguish from our own. But perhaps the most critical part of the emergence of modern people is the encephalization that goes with it, and that is the great increase in cranial capacity compared to body size. So culturally, what we're talking about in terms of the manifestations in the archaeological record, we're talking about some very innovative ways of flaking stone, of manipulating stone so that it would flake better. We're talking about ways of fixing by using quite complicated adhesives, stone tips onto the end of shafts. We're talking about a dramatic increase in interest in ochre and the manipulation of ochre, presumably to make paint, although it may have been used for other things as well. And we're talking perhaps most dramatically about people beginning to mark various objects in various places. And we're seeing the appearance of very clearly marked ostrich eggs, which are perforated so that people can use them as water storage and transport equipment. And those eggs, although we find them obviously broken, they have very clear geometric markings on them. Markings which may reflect different ownership, either at the personal level or at the group level. So this marking is actually part of a much more substantial marking of the landscape. We find that people are making use of caves and rock shelters, and they're leaving their debris behind as a way, if you like, of marking their presence. So that even when they're not there, those caves are marked as theirs. And that's a signal to other groups as to whom these caves belong. An indication that people who have been there are likely to want to come back. So it's a very complicated set of marking of people, of objects and of places.